Well, good Sunday morning. Here's Lakeview in Woodmont. Oddly enough, this one's right up your alley. Already walked through it a bit. Didn't open up the garage yet. We do have a neighbor, I mean close-ish. Can't tell necessarily the condition of the roof. Doesn't look super terrible, but for all intents and purposes, walking through it, this thing certainly reminds me of a job you would not be afraid to take on. There's some of the flashing peeling around that and in some of the other areas. The decks and everything all feel pretty solid. It's got the horseshoe driveway, which I'm a fan of. I've always been a fan of those. I mean, I think this could be redone in a way that can look really good and a little more inviting. But as you come in, all original, man. All original. So there's downstairs. I'll show you that crack when I get down there. So the house feels solid. I don't feel any leaning one way or the other. I mean, obviously it's not perfect, but I don't feel any weird structural stuff. If this was a flatter ceiling, it would feel tiny in here, but it's not. There's the kitchen you got to redo. I don't know if you knock a portion of this wall out next to the stove, maybe relocate it. All right, here's the garage. Some of the lights haven't been working, so we'll see. Just go ahead and do that. It's a little old school. Pretty standard 2-car. I don't know that I would call it, well, maybe I would call it a little bit of an oversized 2-car, only because the side there gives you about a 1.5 foot extra. Might as well keep this thing because it'll live longer than all of us. Dining room with that beautiful carpet. You got a living room that they put a gas fireplace in. And considering the age of the house, you may be able to retrofit it or redo it back to a wood. It's becoming more and more popular. Crazy ass views from here. Now, this deck, I like. I think right here, or even right there, would make more sense for a sliding door out here for a grill. I'd have a grill probably right here. Make a little bit more sense. Maybe do a stairway down to that lower deck. Just my humble opinion. And then I know that there is a deck off the master, as you kind of saw just a sneak peek of. Windows all are newer, which is nice. So you don't necessarily have to come in and do all the windows. So that's a piece that doesn't suck. Even in the bathroom, they've done them. The bedroom, the master here. I don't know if it's feasible, but maybe put a bigger window here for a view in the morning. Not that it's bad. Probably take that out because it eats up a piece of the master. So your bathroom, it's kind of jack and jilled here, which you could probably do something about. Shower and then a pretty big master closet. I mean, if you do this anywhere near like you did that last one, I think it'll be pretty insane. Maybe go with an LVP all the way through it. So you have this deck off the master, and then stairs that come down to here where the AC unit is. However, I would probably not have stairs here. Maybe remove those, seal that off, take these stairs and actually put them over there connecting to that deck. Just my opinion there. Seems like this runs over to that road, and I could verify that. With my hunting app. Shoot you a screenshot of the boundary. And there was another car that pulled up, so I'm sure somebody else is showing it. I'm sure there's interest. All right, so this crack goes along, and it's just the tile. The floor doesn't feel unlevel or anything like that. And it's over there too. Now this one over here, even this doesn't feel super unlevel. So I'm wondering if they just did something funky when they put this tile down, because the floor doesn't feel uneven. So not sure. That's more your realm than mine, my friend. So you got an office down here. There's a little water intrusion somewhere. Some big ass ants. It's probably the first part where I feel maybe a little bit of an offset in the floor or in the foundation. Something likely leaked up there, but the fan turns on. But as far as foundation wise, I mean, I expect there to be a little bit of play or a little bit of weirdness, just because that's how it is. Hello?
Hi, are we okay to do our showing?
Sure.
Cool.
Fucking agents have no couth. So yeah, another project, brother. Another project that may not be a terrible one. The lot is sloping though. Get this to you ASAP, brother.